High costs and a lack of fast charging infrastructure are proving to be speed bumps for transport and logistics companies looking to make the switch to electric vehicles. Just yesterday, Singapore announced new measures to make transportation greener, including a hike in petrol duties. Vanessa Lim with more.
These school buses run up to 7 trips a day, but they're getting more expensive to operate with diesel prices going up. And operators are worried costs could rise further as Singapore looks to phase out petrol and diesel cars. Petrol prices increased by up to 20 cents per litre just a day after the government raised petrol duties. It set the wheels in motion for operators like this one to go for electric vehicles or EVs instead. But there are barriers in the way.
If let's say one bus is charging for 1 hour, we can't wait because our job have to carry on, you see. So the first thing is the charging point. How many the government can provide? Because you can see 800 lorry and buses parked here. So every vehicle need to charge. Have to take how long?
Even for now, when our big buses wants to top up our diesel, we only have limited choices, and usually we go to those industrial fuel stations, which allows big vehicles to go in. For those industrial fuel stations, they don't have any EV charging points at this point in time. So we are also a little bit reluctant to inquire about EV vehicles.
But with $30 million being set aside for EV-related initiatives, such as improving charging infrastructure, it could pave the way for companies to green their fleets.
They would have to start to think about investing in electric vehicle charging infrastructures and perhaps owning a mix of them in their compounds. And these would actually spur a private sector demand for EVs and charging infrastructures. I would say that the shift in the demand could be seen most likely in about 1 to 2 years' time.
As Singapore doles out more incentives for electric vehicles, this car dealer says it could help to move the needle for car buyers too.
Definitely there will be a very big impact on those people who are waiting for this opportunity to happen, especially those people who are waiting for electric vehicles to have become cheaper. But whether it's going to be high in volume, I don't think so, because the models available right now is very little, too little for the consumer to actually have a choice.
More awareness in greener alternatives is already fueling demand for cleaner cars, with this dealer replacing half of his petrol cars with hybrid ones. Those we spoke with expect EVs to take off too once more options hit the road and costs come down.